Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Twilight Master deck video. And remember VMAX cards, those really powerful, bulky, 3-prize Stage 1 Pokemon? Well, they still exist in the format. I know VMAXs have not really shown their face in a while, but they are still in the format. And one of them, actually, that I think is still kind of underrated is Zeraora VMAX, which I think is a really cool addition in Miraidon. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing off my Miraidon Zeraora VMAX deck. So it is a Miraidon deck. We got the usual Miraidon suspects, the Miraidon. We got the Iron Hands in the deck, one of the strongest cards in the format. Then we got the Raikou in the deck, usual suspects. But the big addition is the Zeraora VMAX. Now, Zeraora has two really good attacks. The first attack, Reactive Pulse, which is the main one we want to look to use. For 2 lightning energy, it does 60 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon to play with an ability. So, let's say you're playing against a deck like Raging Bolt, where they put down a bunch of Ogerpon, Squawkabilly, Mew, Greninja. Zeraora can easily do up to 240 to 300 damage out of nowhere. And you got the attack, Max Fist, which can just do a nice clean 240 damage. And yeah, Zeraora does exist. It is a bulky Pokemon. One of the things that Miraidon does kind of suffer with is most of the Pokemon in the deck are really low HP. I mean, your Iron Hands, Miraidon, they all have like 230, 240 HP. It's just not a lot of health. So having the Zeraora in the deck gives you a little bit more health to work with and gives you a nice big beat stick attacker. It's also fairly cost efficient. You can do some big damage for just 2 energy, meaning you can just attach to it or generate or 1 energy to it. It's a pretty easy Pokemon to charge up in the deck. And I wanted to give it a try. Again, I haven't done a video on a VMAX card in a while. VMAXs are still in the format. Despite rotation, VMAXs are still here. They just aren't seeing a lot of play right now. And I think one of the better ones to play at the moment is quite literally the Zeraora VMAX, because it does still synergize with Generator, and it's a nice upgrade to the Miraidon EX deck. But yeah, before we do get in the video, shout out to the sponsor Card Cavern TCG. Of course, if you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live package, make sure to go to them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern sells codes line for the cheapest. So if you're looking for any set like Twilight Masquerade or some older set like Celebrations or Paradox Rift or something like that, or maybe you want to get some IRL TCG singles and product, Card Cavern does sell all that over there too. If you get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF to get yourself a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help Card Cavern. So shout out to Card Cavern. Make sure to check them out and use code LDF, link down below. Also, check out my second YouTube channel down below for some extra content too. We're on the road to 15,000 subscribers. And if you want some extra content from me that's more competitive focused, definitely check out the second channel down below. And make sure to subscribe to the main channel, I guess, too. We're on the road to 63K subs here over on the main channel. But yeah, here is the list we're playing within today's video. Like I said, usual Miraidon suspects. Iron Hands and Zeraora kind of make for a pretty good duo in the deck as your 2 heavy hitters. You'd have the Miraidon Zapdos if you need to hit higher numbers on those basic Pokemon. But one of the things that Zeraora does well is it allows you to trade decently well into your opponent. Because what you can do with Zeraora is if your opponent can't one-shot it, then they're just going to punch it, and then you're just like, okay, boom, I'm going to hit you back. And sometimes you win the prize trade through that method. Some other cards we do play, like the Ursaluna is still really good in Miraidon. One of Miraidon's biggest issues right now, and another reason I like Zeraora, is because it doesn't need a lot of energy to do big damage with that first attack. You don't have to like rely on Generator to bail you out as often. The problem with Miraidon right now is it's very Generator reliant. If you're playing against like a deck like Charizard or Dragapult, and they run you over, you run out of Generators, you whiff a couple Generators, your deck can fall apart, and you kind of just crumble in the mid to late game. So it's nice to have an attacker that is pretty easy to attack with. We got like EXP share in the deck to help it too. 2 double turbos for the Iron Hands to be more aggressive. 16 lightning energy. We're playing a lot of energy. We're just trying to get energy into play as fast as possible to our Zeraora and on our Iron Hands. We want to make sure we're getting that turn 1 amp if possible. The other card I maybe consider playing in the deck was the Zeraora V Star, which we don't play in the deck. It does have a really cool V Star power that could be good. The problem is it needs 4 energy. If Flaffy was still in the format, I would consider playing Zeraora V Star. If you want to play a one of Zeraora V Star, you can. I don't really like it that much. Like, the first attack doesn't one-shot most big basic Pokemon, and Lightning Storm Star isn't bad, but like it needs so much energy to be powered up, and a lot of the time, Force Seal is a better V-Star power, but if you want to play a V-Star in the deck, go ahead. I know somebody already commented, where's the V-Star at? Before we even get to this point in the video, but yeah, that's my reasoning for not playing the V-Star. It's not really all that necessary within the deck. But let's go show off Zeraora VMAX in action. Let's see what we can do with it. All right, we're up against Raging Bolt, and they, of course, open up with a Cornerstone Ogerpon. That's not too scary, though. We have Zeraora, which can knock it out. So it's all Gucci. And it's a good thing they're going first, too, because we want them to go first. So we can get the turn 1 attack. I don't know if we're going to be able to KO this guy, though, because I can't Miraidon it. Can't Raikou it. So I think we're just going to have to chill. But they just attach pass. That's good. Okay, we can Arven for Nest Ball and Force Seal Stone, I guess. Sure. Yeah, the Zeraora is, without a doubt, the best attacker in this matchup. Not only can we one-shot Raging Bolt, with the second attack. But even the first attack, because Raging Bolt just puts a ton of Vulgar in play, which is, like, sick. All right. Let's grab these two. And then... Not too sure what else I want to do. Honestly, I think I just attach pass. I don't think we're going to get KO'd here. So I'm down to just pass. Because we can evolve next turn into Zeraora and then go from there. I think this is okay. Yeah, this should be fine. I mean, if worst case scenario, we'll figure it out. I mean, they could knock me out. I mean, they could, actually. I don't know. Maybe we should have... Maybe I should have grabbed, like, an Iron Bundle or something and then just went into that for a turn. I don't know. But even the thing with Zeraora, though, is, like, it's really tanky in this scenario. They have energy to retreat. No, they have the knockout. Okay, maybe I should have went to a one-prizer. Yeah, it was a misplay. Maybe I should have went into a one-prizer here because I got the knockout. It's kind of annoying. Can they put more abilities into play, though? Let's see. Yeah, I should have went to Iron Bundle or something. Let's see what they got. They have the Vessel for 2 more energy, sure. Are they going to bench more Pokemon, though, is the question. Let's see what they got. 6 cards. Have they got anything else? Secret Box. Alright, sure. I do have to kill the Raging Bolt. Yeah, I definitely should have attached to the bench guy, to be honest, or something like that. I'm, like, regretting that now. Especially knowing they had Sada in hand. Ooh, giving up the 2 prizes is kind of grief. But I can go Zeraora VMAX, which is really bulky. I don't know if they're going to let me knock them out, though. That's the thing. I need them to bench 2 more abilities, and we can knock out the Raging Bolt here with Zeraora. So, I'm not sure they're going to do that, though. But, hey, you never know. Maybe they'll be kind. Iono. They're playing Iono in the deck, and they grab it. No Sada. That's interesting. Bravery Charm, Nest Ball. The Bravery Charms are really annoying, because we can't one-shot them with the Charms on. It's so tough. Okay, there's 3 abilities. I don't know if they're going to put a 4th one down, but you never know. We need to get rid of these Bravery Charms. That's what we need to do. Because we don't play Raichu, right? It gets in the way. All right, there's a Vessel getting played. All right, getting rid of this Bravery Charm. All right, sure. Yes, get rid of that. What do I even do next turn? Promote Raikou. Evolve Zeraora. We need to I need to knock them out here with... I need to get a knockout with, like, Lost Vacuum. I basically need to kill the Raging Bolt this turn. But they're just going to get another Raging Bolt here with this Nest Ball. No, they don't. Okay, they are... Okay, they put a 4th ability. All right, there we go. See, now Zeraora can one-shot them. Okay, this is actually a lot easier to manage. Okay, this is actually fine. This is a bit easier to manage because they put another Raging Bolt into play. That's good. Really regretting not going to a one-prizer, though. Like I said, I should have done that. I don't know why I stayed in the active as a misplay. So now they're going to KO me. But we can potentially KO them. I just need Vacuum to not be prized. If Vacuum's prized... This is pretty bad. Had they put a 5th ability down, we actually could have killed the Raging Bolt with Reactive Pulse without needing the Vacuum. But now we need the Vacuum, which is kind of grief. But it's doable to knock out the Raging Bolt. We'll see what we can do. Wish I attached to the bench guy, though. Would have made my life a lot easier. All right. We'll Tandem Unit for, I guess, these 2. I mean, if worst comes first, I could go Bundle this turn, but I'd rather KO the active. Do we have Vacuum in the deck? We do. 11 energy. We have Mew in there. 4 generators. Okay. I'm trying to think. So we can go Forest Seal. I could roll Pokestop. I don't hate that, actually. Kind of down, yeah. I'm down to roll Pokestop. Okay, that's good. Pretty good. We got Generator. Can thin out an Iron Hands here. Everything in the hands. I guess I don't need the Ultra Ball. I'm not getting Mew. Honestly, I probably didn't need to get Zapdos. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have grabbed Zapdos, to be honest. That was a misplay. All right, Generator. Nice. Let's go. Okay. We got the KO. We know they have an Iono in their hand. Yeah, Sleet-Footed. Boss. Could Iono them? Honestly, if they Iono, though, they're probably not getting the knockout Raging Bolt. I mean, I know what their hand is off the secret box. They grabbed an Iono, not a Sada, which was very strange. Okay, let's Arven. Grab Rescue Board and Vacuum. And then we can Vacuum the Bravery Charm. I could play the Forest Seal Stone here. It's kind of tempting. Do I play it now? Low-key, I might have to. Where do I want to put this? I'm not sure this really matters where I attach the energy. Just attach the active, I guess, to threaten. Well, they already have the 4 abilities. Okay, I'm just going to put that there. Okay. I could Forest Seal Stone for, like, a supporter, but I think we'll save it. Like, if they knock out Zeraora, they KO Zeraora. Like, it is what it is. I don't know. Maybe I should play the Forest Seal Stone just to get the supporter out of the deck. But they have an Iono in hand. Like, I don't know what they're really cooking here, so I'm not too sure. We do get an Iono. This is like our... Okay, this is our one strategy. If they do not play 3 Bravery Charm, if they knock me out this turn with Raging Bolt, I need to be able to go... I need to kill them with Ursaluna and then hope they don't attack and kill the Ursaluna. This is where the Iono comes in handy. The nice thing about the Zeraora here, though, is, like, they have to knock it out this turn, and they need 5 energy to do that. We'll see. The Pokestop's still in play. Just kind of grief. If they try to stall for a turn with Ogerpon, we just knock him out with Reactive Pulse because we don't have an ability, which is good, so that's nice. There's another Teal Mask. Are they going to bench it? See if they do. Yeah, they do. Okay. It's good to know, too, last turn, we could have KO'd the Raging Bolt with the Max Fist, too. We didn't even need the Reactive Pulse. So they are going to play the Iono, which means we should be able to take a 2-prize knockout. Well, I guess... no, we have the Force Seal, unless they vacuum it. So I can't go bundle. But yeah, we have the knockout with Reactive Pulse or Max Fist or whatever. So we should be guaranteed a prize this turn. They can't attack me this turn with Raging Bolt because they can't do Sada. And Cornerstone Ogerpon is pretty bad for my opponent because I can just knock it out with Reactive Pulse anyways. So it doesn't really make a difference. Okay, there's Vessel. They can draw 2 cards here with the thing. See if they can find anything for next turn. They still have Pokestop. They can still find, like, energy retrieval and stuff. The question is, what do I do this turn? Do I boss KO Raging Bolt, or do I attack, knock out the active? I think we just KO the active, right? I wouldn't. If we can KO the Raging Bolt, we can just be like, well, bro, if you don't deal with Zeraora, the game just ends pretty much, because Zeraora KOs anything on their board. So maybe we just go Forest Seal Stone, boss KO Raging Bolt. I think I'm down to do that. The only way they can knock me out is with Raging Bolt. They can't hit for weakness with Ogerpon. Unless they're playing a Sandy Shocks EX, but even then I still win. Yeah, I think it's okay to go for the play here. I think it's fine to boss, knock out Raging Bolt. Gear fails. That's pretty big. This is pretty bad for my opponent. They can't stay... I mean, they can stay in the active. I just knock out the Cornerstone Ogerpon. Ogre's Mask, sure. All right, do they have anything else? 2 cards in hand. Yeah, I'm down to KO Raging Bolt. I'm down. Because, like, I'm, like, basically like, bro, if you don't knock out my guy, I just win the game. So let's go Boss's Order, Knockout Bolt. Sure. I don't know, the only downside with this is if they knock me up, but in order to kill me, they have to go Raging Bolts, and then I can just win the game. Yeah, this is fine. We can also just bundle Bear for game anyways. Well, no, they have the Cornerstone. Now, we can still Prime Catcher. This is probably fine. I'm probably, like, overthinking the situation a little bit too much. I think we're fine. We're doing 300 damage right now. We are cooking. I might as well just be like, well, now if you don't kill my Zeraora with a 1-card hand, then I just win the game. So, yeah, I think this is fine. Zeraora sweep is real. Yeah, I'm fine with this. We just basically be like, well, bro, if you don't kill Zeraora, I just win the game. I'm down to do this. Still have Prime Catcher in the deck. Arven for Prime Catcher is still an option. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think it's fine just to go Zeraora and knock out Raging Bolt. The Cornerstone Ogerpon is slightly annoying because I can't attack it after this, but if they try to stall with Ogerpon, I could just go bundle if they... I don't know. It doesn't really matter. If they were to, like, somehow stall with this thing, I have bundle to go around it. I don't know, we'll be fine. They have a 1-card hand. Like, I think I'm fine. Like, they basically... If they don't KO Zeraora, I will just win the game. They also have to move the Ogerpon out of the active spot, which they can't even do currently. I do Switch Cart in hand. They can't stall my Zapdos with a boss. There's Pokestop. They do find a retrieval, but they lose their Raging Bolt that they just rotted back into the deck. Yikes. They have to Raging Bolt here. They can't knock out Zeraora with anything on their board right now. They're playing a lot of Ogre Masks. This is an interesting list. Okay. Yeah, Zeraora's, it's real, bro. This is what I like about Zeraora. It's really good against decks like Raging Bolt, where you can just do a gajillion damage with your first attack. It's pretty sick. All right, let's see. Do they have anything here? 3 cards in hand. They need Raging Bolt, Sada, Attach, and a Switch in order to attack here. It's possible. They can draw a lot of cards with Teal Mask, so like it is possible they could, but they just discarded another Raging Bolt, so I'm not even too sure, bro. Another Energy Retrieval. They can draw 2 more cards. Yeah, they need Raging Bolt, Switch, Attach, Sada. They need a 4-card combo. I don't know. Without the Pokestop anymore, I don't even know if that's possible. But we'll see what they can do. They need a 4-card combo. They've already used their Secret Box, which is good. I'd say, honestly, I kind of like the idea of Secret Box in Raging Bolt. That is actually not a bad idea. Because you can get Bravery Charm, Sada, Pokestop. I kind of rate it. I like the idea of Secret Box. Actually pretty spicy. I like it. Prime Catcher is usually better because you want to be able to gust, but I don't know. Secret Box is kind of sick. It lets your deck be pretty consistent, which is actually pretty solid. But yeah, let's see if they can do it. Can they knock out my Zeraora? The Zeraora sweep is absolutely real. But hey, this is why we're running it today, bro. All y'all forgot about VMAXs, but no, the VMAXs are still here. And Zeraora might be one of the best ones. Okay, there's a gear. Can they get, like, anything? Even if they get an Iono, I still win. Yeah, Sada, it's not Iono. Okay, do they have the Raging Bolt? I literally win the game if they can't do anything. Like, the game just immediately ends. And that's game. Zeraora does not have an ability, so your Cornerstone Ogre Pawn does nothing, and I can just go kaboom, Reactive Pulse, knock out the Cornerstone Ogre Pawn, and take my last prizes. We just completely swept my opponent with a single Zeraora VMAX. Kind of crazy. Especially because I kind of misplayed at the start there, and 100% should have went into a Zapdos for a turn. Which, I mean, low-key, if that went any different, if they drew a little bit better there, they definitely could have ran me over, but we'll take those. All right, we're up against Palafin, which, ironically enough, can be a challenging matchup, because they can do 250. This is actually a good matchup for Zeraora. The issue is my hand kind of blows. The best we can do is bench hands, attach DT, and pass. This hand is pretty grief. I need a generator at the very least, so I can try to do arm press or amp next turn. All right, we'll see what we can do here. This isn't very good, but this matchup should be okay if we can get it. Like, Zeraora actually is good because it's got enough HP where Palafin can't one-shot. If Palafin can't one-shot Zeraora, they ain't taking prizes. This is pretty good. This is kind of the idea is we want to get Zeraora down. But our start was not very good, so I'm not liking this. We got no supporter cards. Kind of hoping they play an Iono, not going to lie. I can try to play my hand down for Mew next turn. Depending on if they can put something down, I can vacuum away. And I think we're going to have to try to do that, because I do need to Mew. I just need to, like, do hands or something. Like, ideally, I want to get Zeraora established, because, like I said, if my opponent can't one-shot Zeraora, I mean, it could just run them over completely. It should trade really well against the Palafin EX. It caps at 250, Zeraora has 320 HP. So, the Zeraora is actually good in this matchup. Because, like, theoretically, if I try to attack with my 2 prizers, they take the first 2 prizes, this could end pretty badly. This matchup isn't, like, a guaranteed win or anything. Just because we have Lightning Pokemon. Because they can one-shot me. I mean, I can one-shot them, but I need to keep up with the generators and stuff. If I like, whiff a beat for, like, 1 turn, I could easily lose the game. So it's, like, kind of important to have the VMAX where I can't get one-shot. I just don't have much going on. Can they Iono me, maybe? That'd be greatly appreciated. They have an Iono here. 5 cards in hand. They're playing the Dunsparce, which is interesting. We'll see what they got. Because the Dunsparce... No, they just passed. Okay. The Dunsparce could clog their hand up with Palafins. Ooh, okay. Well, at least we got Zeraora. I guess I can play my hand down next turn. Do I even... We have to retreat into bundle. Not a great hand. Next turn, we can draw more cards, though. We do have a good hand for next turn. Next turn, we're able to go Zeraora, potentially Vacuum, attach, draw 3 with Mew, find an Arven, and switch, and we're cooking. We'll see what happens. It was not a great turn. At least we got Zeraora, which I'm fine with. I'm okay with getting my boy down, the big lightning cat. I mean, they might not even have anything, right? Oh, they have a bunch of Lumineon. That sucks. For them, not for me. Haha. What do they grab with Lumineon, though? What supporters? I guess they grab an Irida for Palafin plus Switch. They need an energy, though. Could already be in their hand, though. You never know. They need 3 abilities so I can KO Zeraora. They currently don't know. They don't have 3 abilities in play at the moment. They have 2, but the Dunsparce is going back in the deck, so that doesn't count, right? So we'll see what they end up doing here. They could Irida Prime Catcher. That would be really bad, actually. Irida Prime Catcher could lose the game. Oh, they're grabbing an Arven, so not an Irida. Okay, sure. Interesting for sure. I want to make sure we get this guy down so I can deny a one-shot potential. I'm hoping they don't just nuke my Zeraora. It's potentially possible. They have the right amount of cards. It would not be good. Okay, they're playing that. Okay, so they're not playing whatchamacallit, Prime Catcher. Let's go. Hyper Aroma's fine. Actually, now if they have 2 Palafin in play, then they're going to have 3 abilities. Because Palafin EX has an ability, obviously, so... That'll be 3 abilities now. If they put 2 Palafin down. Because they'll have another Palafin in play, and then the Palafin EX and Lumineon, even if they did Dunsparce. Again, as long as we can use Zeraora next turn to do a knockout, I'm chilling. Because we take 1 knockout with Zeraora, if they don't kill me in return, we probably just win the game at that point, right? The prize trade just swings completely in our favor. Which is why Zeraora is kind of cool. It really fixes prize trades for Miraidon, which is why I like it. It really does help Miraidon, especially in weird matchups like this, where theoretically we are favored, but if we don't take the first 2 prizes, they can easily just win by going knockout, knockout. Ooh, they got the baby Palafin. Okay, that's fine. We can knock him out with hands, potentially. Or I could just go, like, Zeraora, knockout Lumineon or something. That also works. Just, I can take the 2 prizes that way. We'll see. There's the Palafin, 130 damage. Okay. I'll see what else they got. Baby Palafin. Do they have any more Dunsparces? So we want to amp, obviously. We're either going amp or try to potentially KO Lumineon, so I can take 2 prizes that way. Still no tool in play. I can't play Vacuum, so my hand might be clogged if I draw another dead card. Thankfully, I don't. I actually get arguably one of the best cards we could have got in this situation. Okay, I think I'm going to go Generator then. Or Arven for Generator, I should say. Generator. I haven't looked through my deck yet, so it's a good time to prize check. The other Zeraora's in there. Definitely want to get 2 out if I can. Cool. Arven for... Sure, take the XP share. Honestly, we could put on Mew. Or... whatever, sure. Now the XP share is not that relevant. Okay, we need 1 energy. Hey, let's go. You Mew for 2. You gonna give me anything, buddy? I mean, I do need those for next turn. It could have been worse. Whatever. All right, amp. And if they go Palafin knockout, I have Zeraora VMAX to respond KO them, potentially. So that's looking pretty good. We'll see what our 2 prizes are here. Arven, okay. So, okay, here's the thing. So, if my, okay, this is what happens. So, if my opponent goes Palafin EX, knockout Iron Hands without an Iono, but I can't knock out Palafin in return with my Zeraora, we could actually Arven for Prime Catcher, then kill the fish. Palafin punches my Zeraora, doesn't knock it out, and then we just attach and then do the Max Fist attack to blow up the Palafin. So, we could just kind of win in, like, 2 attacks with Zeraora. So, that's probably the game plan. Like, at this point, the Zeraora pretty much checkmates them. Because, yeah, they can probably take away some of their abilities here. Again, they still have the Dunsparce, which can go back into the deck. Surprised they didn't Dunsparce last turn, unless they already have, like, a good hand. Because I feel like their setup is kind of flimsy. They only have, like, a couple Pokemon in play. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't... Dunsparce last turn. But I guess they wanted to keep the option open for next turn to get Palafin out, which is what they're doing. But, yeah, Palafin does have an ability, but they need 3 in play for this guy to one-shot. So what I can do next turn is if I'm either going... They're doing Max Fist, blow this thing up with Generator, or we can just kill Zeraora. Or kill Lumineon, sorry, with Zeraora with Prime Catcher, and then just Max Fist for game. Because like I said, they can't one-shot Zeraora VMAX. It has 320 HP. They can't one-shot Palafin. Palafin only does 250, so they can't one-shot it. You can see why this matchup's kind of awkward. We're not even drawing that well, and my opponent can still easily win this game if we didn't have Zeraora, which is why I like it. So this is good. This is why the big cat is good. It just, like, it trades really well sometimes into these bulkier Pokemon, which otherwise we'd be somewhat struggling against. I like the idea of just going Prime Catcher, to be honest, because, like, I'm like, well, you can't KO Zeraora, I win the game. They could go Kieran, Max Bell, or Kieran Ban. That doesn't even kill me, though, right? That's only 310 damage. We have 320. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can't one-shot Zeraora. So I think Prime Catcher KO Fish is the play. We could Max Fist the active, too. I guess? I don't know. I don't think it really matters. Because we can go Max Fist into, like, Raikou or Miraidon for a game, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what happens. See what the cards give me here. I don't think we're really using Mew. Maybe I should have EXP shared the Zapdos. That's probably better. I don't know. I don't think it matters. You never know. Maybe they're going to bench line where Mew is good. Maybe they're playing Radiant Greninja, and then I can use Mew to kill those things. That'd be kind of sick. Okay. So yeah, I have a couple options. We can Prime Catcher Fish. We can try to Max Fist with a Generator. I have 3 energy in hand. I think that the play is to just go Prime Catcher kill Lumineon. I think that's fine. Do I vacuum the Rescue Board off? I guess I can draw a card with Mew. I don't think it matters. I get like a tool on. Like, that's not that. I think it should be okay. I don't know. Maybe I do want to kill the active, actually. Prime Catcher feels so good here, though. Do I ever just kill the active, or do I try to go Generator? But if I whiff the knockout, we theoretically do lose. I think I just need to keep taking prizes. I think we just go for the Prime Catcher YOLO. Yeah, I need to make sure I'm taking prizes. I think it's probably fine to just blow up the fish. Because, yeah, I can't one-shot that. And then next turn, we just Max Fist. I'm basically just like, if you don't win this turn with Palafin, I just win the game with Max Fist. All right, what's our 2 prizes? Double Research? Sure, not bad. I mean, I wish I had a boss here, though. It'd be a little bit better if I had a boss. But we'll see what's up. They went into Palafin. They could Iono boss KO Mew, and if I whiff energy, I could lose the game technically. Well, not okay. Well, let's just think. If they go Iono, or if they boss KO my Mew, and I just win, they can't do that. No, I'm trying to think. They have to like counter catcher. Okay, counter catcher Iono KO Mew, and if I whiff energy, that could be bad. But if they don't find boss after that, then I'm fine because they can't one shot this. I don't know. I think that's fine. Another ability. I don't think we're going to be able to reactive pulse. It's most likely a Max Fist angle. It's mostly going to be a Max Fist angle here. Yeah, it's got to be a counter catcher Iono and hope I whiff energy off Iono. It is honestly, it is possible. Not guaranteed. I don't know. Maybe killing the Palafin was better than killing Lumineon. I'm not too sure. We could have held on to the Prime Catcher. I guess I could go into a 1-prizer here. But the Palafin is also gone, so I don't think that's happening. Oh, they actually have counter catcher. They actually might have the play. Okay, wow. Color me surprised. Was not. I mean, they just had it in their hand. 31 card deck, pretty good odds, bro. Well, not even pretty good odds. That's crazy. Do they have the Iono? Maybe I should have rescue boarded Zeraora, because I could have pivoted if I got a Generator off an Iono. So maybe I overlooked that play. It's pretty good. But if my opponent misplays and keeps an ability in play, then I can just win the game with Max Fist. Well, here's the thing. If they Iono me, they give themselves a smaller hand, so they might be inclined to keep Dunsparce in play, but they can't, because then I just win with Max. So they have to put Dunsparce back in the deck now. Do they have the Iono? They haven't played one yet. It's a good odds they have it. The annoying thing was they had the counter catcher, because like, they probably played one and they just had it. But now they need the Iono, which they have Dunsparce. That's pretty good odds they find it, in all honesty. But yeah, as long as they don't follow with a boss the following turn, I guess we're okay. We'll see. This is close. No Iono. Okay, we win. I think. Should be GG's. Yeah, no Iono. We're lit. Yeah, I don't know. No Iono means we probably just win. So, that's GG's. I guess they're hoping I don't have an energy in their hand. But now they have 3 abilities in play if they don't put Dunsparce. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they do. One card I kind of want to put in here is Flute. I think Flute could be pretty good. Just to try to force abilities down. Maybe we should play like a 1 or 2 copy of Flute in the deck. Honestly, I don't hate it. It's kind of good with Raikou too, if you want to be honest with you. Maybe we do want to play like a accompanied Flute or 2 in this deck. Maybe we should play one. Honestly, I wouldn't hate that. But I think it's GG's because they go Palafin. They can't Iono. I just win the game by going Max Fist. This is why the Zeraora is good. And yeah, that will be the dub. All right, we win. Good stuff. Zeraora is pretty beastly. You can see this match was really close. Like, just because we're playing a lightning deck doesn't mean we just auto-win Palafin. Like, they can one-shot all my boys, except for Zeraora, which, unfortunately for them, they cannot one-shot. And we just go Max Fist for the knockout. Boom! Nuke him with the Zeraora. Let's go. So yeah, I know me. I would have drawn Nest Ball and then a mystery card. So I could have got really close. See, I overlooked that. I should have rescue boarded the Zeraora, not the Zapdos. Because I could have rescue boarded Zeraora, brought it out as my pivot on the Mew knockout, and then I could have potentially found like a generator to build up Zeraora had I missed the attachment. We're against Gardevoir here. We need to get Iron Hands. And honestly, our starting hand, we could do it. No, they open up with Klefki though, bro. Bro just starts with the raw Klefki. That's annoying. Jeez. They're playing double memory skip Ralts too. All right, we do have an okay hand. We probably have to bench Raikou just to try to get this knockout. Yeah, I guess. The Klefki's really annoying because I can't Miraidon because I wanted a hand, but now I can't. We can go Raikou in a hand, so maybe. It's like okay. Klefki does have an ability. I mean, everything in their deck has an ability. Zeraora is actually a decent attacker even against Gardevoir. Okay, let's do Miraidon, bench Raikou. I did draw Ultra Ball. That does let me get Iron Hands. So, like, maybe we could Ultra Ball for hands. Maybe it's okay. Yeah, sure. We have our Zeraora. I guess revealing the Zeraora early is kind of risky. So we can go for the hands here, maybe, or we could gamble a little bit. I'm going to research. It's not good. Ooh, it's a lot of energy. We get double energy here. We can go for the Force Seal for double turbo. Okay, let's go. We got Iron Hands nonetheless. They do have Memory Skip, though, which is like a little grief. This is why I kind of like maybe going Raikou instead, but we got to do this. We have our Switch and Prime Catcher, right? Okay, they're all in there. As long as we can move out of the active, it doesn't really matter. It's very important to get turn amp. Even though they have double Memory Skip rolls, like I said, it's still a little grief. We are still okay, because we can probably just find a switch off it if we're lucky. If we don't, then yeah, it gets a little grief, I guess. But we'll see what our prizes gift me here. We need like an Arven. They're probably going to unfair stamp me. We have Mew down. Another energy is good. We got a Lost Vacuum, which is not bad either. And I want to get Zeraora out, but not revealing I have Zeraora right away is actually not terrible in this situation because my opponent doesn't know that I play it, and if they flood their board with abilities, Zeraora can even reach pretty good numbers on Gardevoir EX, which is huge. So that's nice. Double memory skip is a little grief for us. But the downside is with this, they can only Kirlia for one. They can only do one Kirlia if they want to leave Ralts in the active. So they're not drawing that many cards if they don't find like anything off this Kirlia or already have something already in their hand, right? So that's like the downside with this memory skip Ralts is it kind of sucks because it's not a Kirlia that, you know, they can't put a Kirlia down. Before they're playing Relicanth. Yo, Gardevoir control with Relicanth memory skip, bro. See, now we're talking, bro. Now I'm cooking. Now we're cooking. All right, let's see what they do. 3 energy in the discard's pretty good. I need to get Zeraora out ASAP to threaten Gardevoir. All right, they have Arven. They're probably going to go unfair stamp. Yeah. We'll see if they even have an energy for the Ralts. They could whiff it. They were find one away, so I'm not too sure. We'll see what's up. He's going to find a single way to move Iron Hands out of the active. No! Enhanced Hammer, bro. They have that in their hand. No shot. That's fine. Well, actually, this is interesting. If I find another double turbo, we could either amp or arm press. Not a bad unfair stamp, actually. Generator EXP share is pretty solid. Okay, we have a couple options. So, yeah. If they memory skip, they can... Okay, they're just going to evolve in a Kirlia. Never mind. Okay, good. It doesn't even matter. Let's go. Heavy Ball. Can they find a Monkey Dory? They haven't put a Monkey Dory down yet, which is also good. No, another memory skip. Why are they playing so much memory skip? Surely this isn't optimal, right? Because you just get absolutely just nuked by Dragapult and Sableye. That's a pretty good discard, okay. Their hand's pretty loaded then if they have to get rid of a Bravery Charm. Did they draw an energy to even do the Evo? If not, we can probably just arm press for the knockout. I'd rather amp, obviously, because it makes it easier to win the game, but... Okay, they drew an energy. They could put another Kirlia down. That's a little grief. Let's see if they go Gardevoir. Probably not, right? There's no way you go Gardevoir. Maybe they are going to go Gardevoir. No, they are going Gardevoir. Sure. That's like less draw they have, because I can probably KO them. Okay, well, Miraidon for Zeraora. Kind of want to... I don't really like benching Zapdos here, because I don't want to give my opponent a free, like, counter catcher Scream Tail target. So let's Generator first. 1 energy. I guess we'll put that there. I guess we have to bench Zapdos. This is kind of great. I don't really want to bench this because it's like you can get trapped pretty easily by Scream Tail counter catcher shenanigans. Ooh, hit the Prime Catcher. Do I even play it? Honestly, I think we just Arm Press KO the active. Yeah, sure. I'm not even Iono. I'm not going to give them 6 new cards. They have 1 Curlia down with a 3-card hand. Like, they're hopefully not drawing much off this. So that's kind of my idea. All right, let's see what our price is. The energy's good. Not bad. It's better to hold the hand, because if they try to, like, Scream Tail me or something, I don't know. Theoretically, if they do that, then we have, like, potentially Prime Catcher to get around it. Really annoying they hammered me, though, because I can't do Ampy very much, which would have been very poggers. That's the only reason I was tempted to do Iono there, was to try to find a double turbo. I also could have found... I could have went Prime Catcher, Iono, Generator, Amp, but I think it's fine just to save our resources. Like, killing the active Curlia is, like, not really that bad anyways. We have a 3-prize lead. Like, this is really good. And their board is kind of mid. They have a single Curlia. They have, like, not that much draw. So, like, I think it was fine to do that. I think it was completely fine to do that. I really don't like benching the Zapdos, though. That's the one thing I'm a little sketched out about, is putting Zapdos down. Especially if I do go VMAX. It gives them an easier route to win. See, they got Refinement here. They're down 2 Ralts. See if they can find other Ralts. Because, like, 1 Curlia is just not a lot of draw to work with. Especially if I go Prime Catcher KO next turn. If they go Guardy, they don't even Iono, so they're not even getting more cards. Like, if they go Curlia here, if they don't knock me out, I can just go knock out the Curlia with Prime Catcher. And then we just probably put ourselves in a really good spot to win the game. Maybe. Still, they do with Gardevoir. I don't play Raichu. That's, like, the one downside of this Miraidon deck, is we don't run a Raichu V in the deck. Bravery Charm on the Drifloon, sure. We still Vacuum in the deck. Are they going to Drifloon me here? I guess that's what they're doing. Yeah, they're going to Drifloon. Unless they have to knock out my Iron Hands with Drifloon. They go Drifloon. I could go... There's only 2 abilities. If they put another ability down, I don't think I can win this turn. I'm like thinking if we go Iono Prime Catcher and a Vacuum, but I don't think... There's no way we can kill Gardevoir this turn. This is why I needed an Amp last turn, then I maybe could have won the game. Need to find... I guess we don't even need Vacuum. Okay, there's a Nest Ball getting played. Are they really not going to kill me with Drifloon here? There's Monkey Dory. There's 3 abilities. But I definitely like just killing the Curlia with Prime Catcher. Maybe I should have attached to Raikou instead of the Zeraora. That's probably better. I should have put the energy on Raikou, to be honest, on Zeraora. Whatever. They don't have a knockout, I don't think, right? Do they? Monkey Dory. Am I trolling? I think they're short. Yeah, they have to put 4 energy on to KO me. Okay, that's fine. I mean, if worse comes first, I can attack with Zeraora's second attack, right? It's not that bad. Alright, Vacuum KO. Okay, I would really like Vacuum KO Drifloon and then KO Curlia in the same turn. Oh my god, we're a sack. Do I really want to do that? Because I open myself to an Iono counter catcher on my Mew, but they have no draw in play. Could get Zeraora VMAX. Okay, you know what? YOLO, I'm going for it. Mew for 1. Nice. Kill the Drifloon. I think this is fine, because we just need a boss pretty much to win the game, right? So this is probably fine. Knock out the Drifloon. The worst thing that can happen, though, is my Mew gets KO'd, but I don't think I haven't even played a research yet, right? What's our prize? Speak of the Devil! Okay. We'll Tandem Unit for another Zeraora V. Research into VMAX would be very good, because they can't knock my VMAX out, most likely. Hey, let's go. Lit. And boom. All right, let's go. This is pretty good. Let's see what they can do at this point. We just need 1 single prize to win the game. We'll see if we can pull it off. What's our prize? There's boss. So, My opponent has no draw. So if they do not have an Iono just in their hand, or they can't Greninja or something, we just have game in hand. So they basically have to Iono this turn. Plus KO Mew. They're down both Bravery Charm. I actually don't even think the Screamtail can knock out my Mew. They're down both their Bravery Charms. No, they have the stupid Monkey Door. I forgot about that. They need Dark Energy Iono to, like, stop me. Otherwise, we just win. They can't really do anything with Ralts because I have 2 attacks. Let's see what they can do. They can't one-shot Zeraora, right? Especially if they're down both Bravery Charms. So it's just not going to happen. Let's see. They play double Drifloon. Again, with no thing in the... Like, with no Curlia, they can't draw cards, bro. They got no draw in play. Like, they literally just have to have, like, an Iono in their hand. And nope, they don't. They just concede the game. That's it. That's game. GG's. And there you have it, folks. That is the Zeraora VMAX deck in action. As you can see, Zeraora VMAX ends up being a pretty strong beat stick attacker that can be very helpful in most matchups because it has a lot more health than most of your main attackers in the deck, like your Miraidon and Iron Hands, and it can do it for 2 energy. It's a very cost-efficient attacker that can really punish your opponent for benching Pokemon. I did like the list a lot. You could try to put a Zeraora V-Star in the deck. I guess that wouldn't be a terrible option either if you want to try to fit that in here. I guess it could work also. But yeah, Zeraora is pretty strong and definitely can be a nice upgrade to Miraidon. And like I said, VMAXs are still in the format. They might not be seeing much play right now, but they are still out there. And Zeraora might be one of the better VMAXs in the game right now. But I hope you enjoyed the video on my Zeraora VMAX Miraidon deck. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 63,000 subs. Check our card count. If you get any codes, use code LDF. And check out my second YouTube channel down below for some extra content too. We're on the road to 15K subs over on the second channel. If you want some extra content from me, check out the second channel down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on another video. Bye-bye.